Top 3 air defense systems that decide what happens after the first missile. If a missile launches tonight, you probably won't hear it, you won't see it, and you won't know if it worked until everything changes. Wars aren't decided by who fires first anymore, they're decided by who stops it. Because in modern warfare, the most important weapon isn't a missile. It's the system designed to erase it from the sky. Tonight, we're counting down the top 3 air defense systems in the world. Not by hype, not by rumors, but by what actually happens when something deadly is already on the way. The system. Everyone knows. This one is famous. You've seen it in headlines. You've seen it in footage recorded on phone with people holding their breath. This system doesn't hide. It intercepts missiles in full view of the world. The Patriot air defense system. But here's the mistake people make. They think Patriot is just a missile launcher. It's not. It's a decision-making machine. Radar scans hundreds of kilometers of sky. Software predicts where an incoming missile will be, not where it is. Interceptors are launched before the threat arrives, in seconds. Patriot isn't built to win wars, it's built to buy time. Time for civilians to reach shelters, time for leaders to respond, time for escalation or restraint. And that's its power. Because when Patriot fires, everyone knows something real just happened. But Patriot has limits. It protects points. Cities, bases, infrastructure, not entire nations. Which brings us to the next system. And this one doesn't defend points. It defends space itself. The system. You don't see, imagine a country where missiles don't just hit walls. They disappear. Not because one system stopped them, but because dozens of systems talk to each other first. This is not one weapon. This is a network. Israel's multi-layered air defense architecture, Iron Dome, David's Sling, Arrow. Each layer handles a different kind of threat. Short-range rockets, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles in space. But the real genius isn't the missiles, it's the filtering. The system decides which threats matter, which will miss, which aren't worth intercepting. Because interceptors are expensive, and panic is even more expensive. So sometimes, the system does nothing, and that silence is intentional. This isn't air defense as a reaction, it's air defense as a calculation. Missiles are tracked from launch, predicted to impact points, evaluated for danger, and only then, intercepted. It's one of the most battle-tested systems on Earth. But even this system has a ceiling because it's designed for regional warfare. What happens when the threat isn't regional? What happens when the missile isn't aimed at a city, but at a civilization? The final shield. There is a system so large, so quiet, so absolute, it rarely appears in combat footage, because if it ever does, everything has already gone wrong. This is missile defense at a planetary scale. The U.S. Integrated Missile Defense System. It doesn't rely on one radar, it uses satellites, infrared sensors that detect launches seconds after ignition, missiles tracked from space, interceptors launched from land and sea, Aegis destroyers, ground-based interceptors, command centers linked across continents. This system isn't trying to stop rockets, it's trying to stop outcomes. It exists for one scenario, the one nobody wants. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, multiple warheads, global consequences. And here's the part that changes everything. This system is designed to work before the public ever knows something happened. No sirens, no footage, no viral clips, just nothing. Because the moment this system fires in full capacity, history has already split into a before and after. So, which is the best air defense system in the world? The one that shoots the fastest? The one with the highest interception rate? The one with the most missiles? None of them. The most powerful air defense system is the one that convinces enemies not to launch at all. Because real power isn't interception, it's deterrence. And the quietest sky is the most heavily defended one.